G'day guys, my name is Caleb, otherwise known as the Critic Kebab. Welcome to the series where in the lead up to the 94th Academy Awards, I will be making a verdict on whether the films nominated for Best Picture are actually worthy of winning that extremely prestigious prize. I will be giving my thoughts and breaking down the pros and cons of these movies and explaining why they are so great. That is, if they're even good at all. There will be a playlist with all the videos, so make sure you check them out and follow me on Letterboxd if you want to see my ranking of these 2021 Best Picture films. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more content like this. Now it's time for the Netflix original film, Don't Look Up. And I'm sure this review won't be controversial at all. Let's begin.
Oh gosh.
Two low-level astronomers, upon discovering that a meteor will strike the Earth in 6 months, creating an extinction-level event, plead their case to politicians, the media, and the world, the importance of action in this moment of crisis. Their efforts lead them down a roller coaster of emotions, and we as viewers get an insight into how incompetent society just can be, all through this political satire film directed by Adam McKay. How this film is nominated for Best Picture is truly baffling. This is a political comedy that showcases humankind's worst tendencies and makes it excruciating to watch. I did not like this movie, and I'm going to detail why that is, as well as rationalize how this actually got nominated by the Academy. I'll start with the one good thing this movie definitely accomplished. The fact that Adam McKay and co-writer David Sirota implemented characteristics from all political stances, ideologies, and demographics was a smart move. It doesn't pander to a specific portion of the audience, and because of that, I feel it gives itself a wider appeal, instead of just demonizing a specific group of people. At moments, it does blatantly attack some types of people,
That's my face, you fucking redneck!
and the apparent satire on American politics is grossly obvious. And coming after the COVID-19 pandemic, you can clearly tell that the real-world response to that was the blueprint for this movie's script. So, whilst I appreciate it didn't tell its story through an ideological funnel, I still didn't find much of this movie to praise. Firstly, this entire movie feels cringe. The political satire is definitely what the filmmakers were going for. But so many scenes feel awkward in execution, incomprehensible in script writing, and so many acting choices that just aren't entertaining. Some people may like that this movie is a bit campy, and comedy is subjective just like movies. But in my opinion, so many of the jokes are just unfunny. It isn't clever, creative, or surprising with any of its jokes, making this an overall dull experience. Why this film fails though, is because all the characters are unlikable. We are told that Dr. Mindy, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, is a likable guy. But there is nothing likable about him. He is clearly an unstable man who relies on medication to function. He's weak and doesn't stand up for himself. And worst of all, he isn't faithful to his wife and cheats on her with some slag who's clearly a terrible person. And not just because she hosts a network news show. He starts the movie making a discovery and ends the movie knowing what he already knew at the very beginning. There is no fulfilling or exciting character progression from Dr. Mindy. He also cheats on his wife, and there are no ramifications for that in the story at all. Jennifer Lawrence essentially plays a walking meme in this movie, and nothing about her character was enjoyable. Meryl Streep as Donald Trump, President Orlean, is just a caricature, and Jonah Hill, who I like a lot, is noticeably unfunny in this movie. Every time he's on screen, they force a comedic moment, and he just can't make it work. That's basically what these characters are. Caricatures and exaggerated versions of real life people. Timothée Chalamet is also wasted in this film, as his character is completely superfluous. The runtime is way too long, so much of this could have been removed and the same point of the movie would have come across. Like, did we really need Ariana Grande in this movie?
Just look up. There is no
But ultimately, it depends on what kind of movie you enjoy. The comedy genre is dying out currently, and if this is what is considered funny in modern Hollywood, then I think we're in real trouble moving forward. My only guess as to why this film got nominated for Best Picture is that it stars many established Hollywood actors and they're making fun of American politics. It did receive a substantial marketing campaign and push towards the Academy, but I am genuinely surprised that it got so many eyeballs from the public and set the record for the most viewing hours in a single week on Netflix upon its release in December of 2021. Considering the political polarization in America, the last thing I would expect is for people to sit down and watch a political satire movie. But here we are. Obviously, I don't think this is worthy of being nominated for Best Picture, and my objective eye is stopping me from scoring this film as awful, because truthfully, this is the movie the filmmakers set out to make. But just because this was the type of movie they wanted to create, doesn't mean it's good. Don't Look Up is a bad movie, because it fails to make its characters exciting to watch. The jokes are often unfunny and clumsy in execution, and its political commentary is fine, but its exaggerated effect will affect viewers to varying degrees. Now, this did get nominated for Best Picture, so clearly some people like this movie. Were you one of them? Let me know your thoughts on Don't Look Up in the comments below. Smash like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new, and follow me on all the social medias to be fully up to date. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.